sex in the lobby. So it's midnight. And behind, there is so much noise down here. I did not expect this. But it is what it is. So let me get this done. You okay, Cody? And then probably take my ass to bed because I'm tired. I had to do my cousin's makeup for her funeral, and I've never done funeral makeup before. That was pretty much very emotional. But it is also what it is. Oh wait, I don't think I have. Let's see. I don't think I have episode 110. Oh, do it. Oh, great, I do. Okay, perfect. Yes, I want to record that. So I need to just get this recorded and done. I'll be right back. I gotta go upstairs real quick. Okay. Hey, DeMarcus. How are you? I'm in Virginia. I'm at the hotel. My cousin's funeral is tomorrow morning, but I'm trying to get a bunch of videos done because tomorrow I'm going to be just so busy between the funeral, driving back to Baltimore. Also, I'm on a crunch mode to get my house ready for my tenants that are going to be moving in at the end of the week. I got like right now to get some stuff edited and posted, and then I won't be able to really do much until Tuesday. So I'm trying my best. Got some stuff here, some notes, and I'm about to do that. I'm gonna try to do low hanging fruit first. With Beyond the Gates. I need to Vernon reminding the community to support them. So, cat walks in on Ava again. Yes, I'm excited. Ready for the All American episode. I am now back a super fan of the show, so child, I'm so behind with Ruthless. I think I'm a season and a half behind with Ruthless. It's too much content on there. It's so much. It's so much. Reassure. Okay, I'm ready. Ooh, ooh, hi. Thank you. All right. Wait, is this going to right over? Let me just switch it to another folder because I think it's going to right over. Let's do this one. Okay. Anita and Vernon Dupree work hard, but it's given Bill Hamilton works harder because Danny's apology tour comes to a swift end. What's good, y'all? Sugar Sis Erica Dane coming to you right here on Everything TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, we are breaking down season 1, episode number 10. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversations. Ciao. Just when we thought we were moving on, just when we thought we were okay, just when we thought Danny was going to release this, Haley has decided to let all transgressions go. She's apologetic, she's sorrowful, she wants to acclimate into society, and you know what? Danny is going to make sure that she doesn't come after her anymore as long as she stays out the way. Bill Hamilton got other plans, and I'm going to jump right to the end of the episode because Bill decides to pop his behind out at the local bar that everybody likes to go to, and I think he's having a celebratory drink because he is responsible for having Jacob, maybe not specifically picking Jacob, but Jacob is the one, the police officer, that goes over to the Dupree mansion to arrest Danny for attempted murder. Yes, her shooting at them flowers is turned into an actual case, and I think it's because Bill Hamilton has decided that he is going to press charges, regardless of the fact of his new bride wanting to let it go, regardless of the fact of his new bride wanting him to focus on their honeymoon, regardless of the fact that nobody actually got hurt. Bill still has to stick up his, as if he is not a part of the problem, as if he has no part to play in any of the crazy and erratic and chaotic behavior that Danny has shown over the course of the last few days. He wants accountability. He is pissed that she is seemingly walking away unscathed, and he's going to do everything that he possibly can to make sure that that doesn't happen. Now, what does this mean for Bill Hamilton versus the Dupree family? I don't know, because there seems to be secrets being held on both sides. Like, there's definitely cards to be played. And while Bill didn't go to the nuclear route of like exposing what he knows about Martin, the same thing that he used to leverage to get the family to actually show up for his wedding. They showed up in all black, but they showed up. I can't wait to see what Vernon and Anita are going to do in retaliation to Bill, because I think this is going to be the thing that forces them to really start to pull out the big guns. The stuff that we have seen them in reference to manipulating the media and rallying the community and their friends and reminding people all the things that they have done in the community and they have done for other family members, those are going to be small potatoes compared to the lengths they're going to go to make sure, one, Danny gets out of jail immediately, like immediately out of arrest, but two, to make sure this doesn't go on her record and it doesn't become a thing that people actually know about. So yes, we're about to see Bill Hamilton versus the Dupree dynasty. And I'm actually low-key excited. I think while Bill is chasing Danny's accountability, he is 100% he's 100% negating and ignoring his own, and that is going to be his Achilles heel that actually keeps him from moving forward. I also picked up on, over the course of the last few episodes, that Bill seemingly is still in love with Danny, and I think that this is just the next phase in his life. He is highly accomplished within his career. He is highly accomplished financially, and while he might be attracted to Haley, I think that he got bored and he actually just wants to mess with Danny. Like, I feel like this is just another thing. And while he is claiming to not want Danny, claiming to be in love with Haley, claiming that Haley's the one who breathed life back into him, and he was not the man that he was supposed to be in that other marriage, he is too hell bent on making sure, one, he stays in communication or contact or whatever in some way, shape, or form with Danny, but still sticking it to her as if she's quite literally the only crazy one. And then we're getting back flashback scenes to give greater context to all of the gaslighting, all of the lies, all of the setup that he actually did to put her in this crazy mindset. So yeah, Bill's accountability is coming, and it's going to come by way of him trying to force accountability on Danny. Ugh, I'm nervous, but it's going to make for really great TV. Now the episode starts off with, like I mentioned, Anita and Vernon calling around and reminding the community of like the things that they have done, and also some of the transgressions that they have had in the public, in order to make sure that they keep these alliances and keep their family in good favor after all that has happened over the course of the last week or so. And I think, again, this is going to be great setup for moving forward and what they're going to need to help make this disappear for Danny. But then also when they get into the conversation, which they haven't yet because Martin hasn't talked to Vernon about his desire to run for president, but when they get into that particular conversation and moving his political career forward, Kat walks in at the top of the episode on Ava once again, snooping through, trying to find that video. And I love that Kat is not pulling no punches and not having no cut cards when it pertains to Ava. She is 100% attuned to what's happening within her family specifically, because she is hell bent on making sure another Haley doesn't actually happen. And it's so wild for us to see as the audience that she is spot on in reference to her vibes and her feelings and the energy that she's picking up off of Ava. Meanwhile, her parents keep shutting her down at every turn. So whether it's Nicole at the top of the episode, again, not listening and pushing back and doubling down and supporting Ava and saying Ava's doing a great job, mind you, Laura will react before you know it. But then also we get to see Nicole and Ted reassure Ava and like try to tell them like, don't pay attention to Kat, she ain't paying your bills, she ain't doing da da da. And it's just like, you are literally setting yourselves up to kind of like walk into the lion's den, because Ava's mama is crazy. Now, I do have a couple of videos coming, because shout out to CBS. They sent me a couple of previews, but I'm embargoed for certain things, so I can only release stuff within certain time frames. But I have a couple sneak peeks, so be on the lookout for some preview and predictions videos that I have coming this week, because I'm going to speak to y'all about what's going to happen specifically, or what I think is going to happen based on some of the little tidbits that I have been receiving as it pertains to the storyline with Ava, Leslie, Ted, Kat, and Nicole. And I think it's going to get really, really good. I cannot wait. Now, over in like people that we really don't care about, because I know I don't care about, because you know, we is me. Doug gets in deeper with his gambling debts, because he actually meets with the casino owner against his homeboy Randy's advice, and the owner decides to go ahead and clear all his debt and then give him additional money on top of it. And basically, he's doing that to set Doug up to owe him big. And I think that this is going to it's going to play out some way in reference to Doug's medical license, and whatever, like some way that the casino owner is going to leverage that for his game moving forward, which now we're on a super, super slippery slope. You thought you was in trouble before with owing this large debt to this ominous force, this criminal force. But once they start to mess with your medical license and mess with how you operate with ethics within that, like, you're pretty much doomed, sir. So good luck with that. But I don't necessarily think that no good luck is coming, because on the other flip side of it, you didn't go to your wife for support, but she over there banging the daggone trainer down at the country club, because Diego can't seem to get enough of this lady, and she can't seem to get enough of him. And then also tied to that storyline, his friend Randy, who was supporting him and who was trying to tell him not to go and get another loan, not to try to approach a casino owner, and that he just needed to pay back his debts and move on because he's not hot and he keeps losing money, is now on the casino owner side. And like, his job is now to make sure that Doug digs a deeper hole and gets into deeper and deeper debt. So that is going to be interesting in watching that play out, even though they're not necessarily the major characters within the show. Now, Danny is seemingly getting her groove back in this episode, and she is 100% ready to move on. She's making her apology. She has calls a meeting back at the Dupree mansion, and she is fully accountable to her actions, to her feelings. She finally verbalizes, like, Bill is not my husband, and I have finally released it. And I appreciate this moment, because most of what we saw her do by way of all of her chaotic actions and her quote-unquote crazy, her crashing out, was really just her physically processing the grief, the stress, the shame, the guilt, and the disappointment that came from losing her marriage. Because even with the flashbacks, you get to see that Danny was actually in it. Like, I believe that Danny really, really, really loved Bill. I think that Danny believed Bill when Bill said that he really, really, really loved Danny. And I think oftentimes when breakups happen, we want to press people to move on, and we want people to like grow and be better and just immediately like be mature and all of those things. But sometimes it looks like you acting rashly. Sometimes it looks like you acting out your full emotions. And I'm sorry y'all if y'all hearing noise because I'm literally recording this in the lobby of my hotel room trying to get this content out. But sometimes it looks like you crashing out, and that's a part of the process. Like, I think one of the things that's drawn me to the Danny character and Beyond the Gates is that she also reminds me of the Karen character from Tyler Perry's Sisters. And one thing that I would just always respect with people is honesty. Honesty in their rage, honesty in their vulnerability, honesty in their disappointment, honesty in their sadness, honesty in their depression. Because it's a brave thing to be fully honest and to ask how you feel and to put it all out there and let people see you, whether it's at your best or at your worst, fully. Most people are walking through this life masking and hiding and not actually revealing the true things that are going on within them. But Danny is a character who's walking with her feelings on her sleeve, and while her actions are not okay, they might not be moral, they might not be the right thing to do, they are true to her and her feelings, and people know exactly how to deal with her because she's being honest about it. Meanwhile, everybody around her is hiding something. Love it, love it, love it down. We also get a quick scene where Kat and Chelsea catch up on a rooftop, and Chelsea like basically reaffirms all of the things that Ted and Nicole were saying to Kat about her suspicions about Ava. Which I'm like, child, you can't listen to Chelsea because Chelsea ass is lost. Chelsea is saying that she wants to quit modeling when ultimately she wants to fire her mom as her agent or her manager. Because quiet as cap, Chelsea, you like the attention. Quiet as cap, you love the following. Quiet as cap, you definitely love the money, girl. You just want to find some separation between you and your mama, and that has to be the thing that's driving you to go into threesomes with married couples and do weird shit like that. Like, I just Chelsea's starting to piss me off because I feel like she thinks that she knows what she's doing. She thinks she knows what she wants, but she completely doesn't. And it's like, girl, please, with all the pretty privilege that you have in the world, with all the affluence and the resources, figure it out and stop whining, please. And that's it, y'all. I think that's pretty much it. That's everything that went down in episode 10. Episode 11 will premiere on a Monday, which is a little bit in a few hours, honestly, because I'm posting this on Monday. Let me know your thoughts on the series as a whole up until now, the first 10 episodes. How do you feel about them? Who's your favorite character? What's your favorite storyline? Tell me all of that and more in the comment section down below. It's your good sister, you love to talk TV with, and I can't wait to keep chatting with you about Beyond the Gates in my next breakdown. Yes, you can ask a question. Okay, that is recorded, so I can edit that when I go up there. I need time, and I don't want it to be loud when I record my Raising Canaan video as well as my All American video, but I need the All American video to go up tomorrow. That is a little stressful, but I cannot have all this talking noise. Like, I just can't. That's gonna piss me off. But I also don't have time to go back and forth and debate. So I'm gonna take this. I also have already recorded everything except for my finale breakdown for Beauty in Black. So I can literally edit this Beyond the Gates video and maybe 2 of those Beauty in Black videos. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, y'all. This was just a quick one. I'll see you tomorrow.